What's poppin', guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today I will be explaining the storyline and lore of Lynx Royale. So Lynx Royale begins, as you can see in the background video, a pretty normal looking island, nothing really going on, a pretty chill, desolate island. A very big step up from the previous map. We don't talk about the last map, I can't lie. But this map was my first ever XL island, and this is probably has the most in-depth story, probably the most expansive story. Originally, Lynx Royale was supposed to have 12 seasons, but as you can tell, that didn't happen. Season 1, it had like one or two updates, really just one, the formation update. And a lot of people look over the formation update for some reason. But this update had like the first teasers of what was really going on behind the scenes. Like, as you can tell in the background video, you see like these trucks being moved around with like diggers. They're at the north side of the map. There's like trucks moving around the map and stuff. And there's like construction going on. There's like weird crystals that are being shipped around the map. There's like stuff happening. But so basically, that was the CED before they were announced in season 2, or the teaser trailers for season 2. So let's just get into season 2. Alright, so season 2 is where I'd say the storyline really begins. It's where it really picks up. So basically, the CED is Calamity Energy Development. They're like this company that shows up to the island in hopes to try to, like, I guess, show off their new invention for the first time. They're trying to get a big name for themselves. And their invention is the Calamity Core. The Calamity Core is made with, I can't really tell you what it's made with yet, but the Calamity Core is made with a clean source of energy, and basically they're trying to use it to enhance the tech. What they do end up enhancing the tech, but that has later problems. The CED gets to the island around the formation update. They go around sort of setting up little camps under construction for season 2. They start changing the middle POI, Ocean Outpost, I think it was called. I don't know how I forgot, but I can't remember on top of my head right now. They have teleporters. They have all sorts of new technology for the islanders people. And Cortez is the main leader of this group, which you will see in season 3 as well. Cortez was also the catastrophe event. Same with Henry. Henry is Cortez's right-hand man. He's like, because like the CED started off with 3 people: Cortez, Luminous, and Henry. These 3 are a group. Right now, Luminous is out on like a mission, trying to really see where they could expand with their technology and stuff at their other headquarters off the island. And Cortez and Henry are the main 2 characters in this season. They're sort of the dynamic duo, I guess you would say. And season 2 lasted about, I don't know, maybe like 2 months around there. It had 1 update as well. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was supposed to have 2. I forgot what happened. I don't even remember. It was so long ago. But this season really was one of my favorite seasons because, like, it wasn't anything super crazy. It was an improvement to season 1 in all levels of the field. And yeah, so that's season 2. Let's get on to season 3. Season 3, I would say, is probably the most story-driven season by far. This season has a lot of map changes as well. You have the desert, you have the missile silo at Radiant Resonance, which a lot of people didn't find, which I was pretty surprised about. It also had like a lot of destruction on the map, like in the excavation update, new POI. So really, this basically what happens in the catastrophe event, the Calamity Core is producing too much energy for them to handle for the devices, and it totally fries the system, and it's uncontrollable, and it just keeps getting increasing. It's an infinite amount of energy, and if you couldn't tell, infinite cannot be contained. Infinity can't be contained in one thing. You can't contain infinity in something. That doesn't make any sense. So it was a severe miscalculation, and Cortez and Henry are scrambling to try to contact Luminous, try to come up with a plan so they can stop this before it gets too bad. The main signs that it was showing that it was going to be a bad thing was the red mutated areas in Season 2. Season 3, the red spots from Season 2 are still there, but there's also new spots. Like there's craters in the ground from the Calamity Core affecting the island and mutating more spots of the island. There's these orange crystals everywhere. There's like lightning coming off the core. The city is completely destroyed, and like it just totally destroyed the city at the top part of the map. I'm really bad with this POI is. I don't know how I forgot. But yeah, it was called Crash Containment. Yeah, that's what it's called this season. Crash Containment. Henry contacts Luminous at their base. They try to do some research on the shard. You can see how they're like scanning it, and it's like going way out of control. They head to their base that they set up on the island, their manor/mansion, and they end up contacting Luminous, and he responds. He's still alive because they thought Luminous was actually dead from his last mission they had, because Luminous had went off on a mission and they hadn't heard from him in a very long time, so they thought he was dead. And so him showing up here was very surprising to them, and Luminous wants to help them fix this as well. So Season 3 also has one update, the excavation update. This update basically shows what the big build-up for Season 4 is going to be. Throughout Season 3 and the weekly updates will really just like one minor update, one big update. They're building the neutralizer. The neutralizer is basically try to neutralize the Calamity Core's energy and just disperse it. Like they're just trying to destroy the Calamity Core by any means necessary. And in a short period of time, they came up with the neutralizer. The neutralizer was a device basically used to destroy the Calamity Core. That's what Cortez was talking about in the excavation update. Behind the scenes, there was another corporation that wanted to sabotage the CED. So you see how the middle island, how it's like destroyed and shattered. Basically, this organization has been like going around the map, destroying some things, trying to steal and like just totally ruin the CED's image. And basically, they started off small. They destroyed the middle POI. I guess that isn't that small, but they destroyed the middle POI. That was one of their big bases for the CED. And throughout the season, they are also building something in the background. At Radiant Residence, a rocket was being constructed in the background in order to destroy the CED's home base using the Calamity Core's energy. But as we can see in the event, they ended up actually missing on accident, which is pretty funny. But they actually missed by a little bit. In Season 4, like the big old jungle, and like the ravines, it barely misses the main POI for the CED. And basically, they're trying to just totally just destroy the CED. And that's pretty much it for Season 3. besides the neutralizer event and the build up to season 4, that's really just it. Like, it's really just the neutralizer, and then the Calamity Core gets destroyed, and then season 4 happens. So let's get into season 4. Alright, season 4 is probably my favorite season, but season 4 also started off with the destruction of a major POI. Majestic Metropolis gets absolutely bombed by the catastrophe missile. Basically, the missile it barely misses the CED's mansion, and it destroys Majestic Metropolis. Nothing's left, just rubble and destruction. And since it used the Calamity Core's energy, it also created a new biome. It mutated the terrain, it mutated everything. It kind of warped the area around it. It has a toxic jungle pop up over there, and the people who are over there end up sort of taking refuge in the destroyed part of the Majestic Metropolis. But meanwhile that's happening, the Calamity Core also destroys the whole entire northern part of the map. This part is way more destructive than the nuke by far. The entire city is gone. There's a massive ravine that goes towards the east side of the map, and there's a giant cliff that leads to a beach type of area, tropical area, where they set up their base, their new base, Luminous Laboratory. That POI was so much fun to make, by the way. I love that POI. And basically, the CED kind of just, in season 4, they kind of just are trying to improve the island. Season 4 was actually meant to have two updates. Yeah, 2 updates. One of them being actually no, it wasn't 2. It was 3 updates. Obviously, it didn't come around. Oh man, really bad at these updates, aren't I? Didn't come around. It was supposed to be the Nightmares update, the Birthday Bash 2, and the Influx update. The Influx update was sort of the first beginning of teasers to season 5. Season 5 was built up by basically the company that tried to destroy the CED is basically owned by this guy, this mysterious figure that hasn't been revealed yet. He's wearing a black suit with a black gas mask. No one knows who he is. The CED, they've seen him set up a machinery at the northeast part of the map, but they've been so focused on trying to repair stuff that they haven't really been worried about it too much. But while the CED is taking a down, I guess, in season 4, the company that tried to sabotage the CED begins to dig around the map for these influx crystals. The influx crystals are basically these super powerful crystals, and they need 4 to open up a portal. And I can't get too much into the details, but let's just say what's coming through the portal is not alone, and it is very, very dangerous. And that's pretty much it. Season 5 is probably going to be another really big season. I've been trying to do as much work as I can, but I've been pretty busy sometimes. It's kind of hard. And just expect season 5 to have a pretty long trailer, because I had to squeeze in a lot of stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe. Stay tuned for whenever more season 5 teasers drop. I hope this video wasn't too confusing. I try to make it as basic as possible. I didn't want to really go too much into details about certain things because that's still to be revealed. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. But I expect more videos, and peace out, man. Have a good one.